lot of state roads run right through Auburn, so it has that central location, which is good for the surrounding communities to spend their money here in Auburn.
Hello everyone, this is Juliana Dampa, your real estate expert here. Today we are on site at the Auburn Mall. We want to show you some of the great things about the town of Auburn, and where's the best place to start. The mall at Christmas time. You get to see all the decoration and why families love the Auburn Mall, because we can bring their children to the mall to come and see Santa Claus. So it's the best place to start. But we will be talking to attorney Ren and Selectman of Auburn, the town of Auburn, to get to know a lot more about the town of Auburn and why we love living here, because we do have an office here too. Let's get right into it. Okay. So today we are lucky to have attorney Scott Wren with us. He's a local Auburn guy and also the chairman of the board of selectmen here in town. The board of selectmen. Who best to talk about the town of Auburn? So, Scott, thank you for taking us on and being here to talk about this lovely town. We have an office here. We do a lot of business here. Auburn is like in a very central location here. Yes. And I want you to tell us a little bit about the town. But before we get into it, can you also tell us a little bit about yourself and your office? Sure.
I'm a real estate attorney. Been practicing since 2005 at Roach and Wren PC right here in the center of town. We handle landlord, tenant, real estate, probate matters, and business creation. A lot of real estate though these days. Still a busy market, changing market, but still staying pretty busy. And then additionally, I have my duties as selectman here in town. But I am born and raised here in Auburn. My kids are being raised here in town, and I certainly love the town of Auburn for sure. Awesome.
So we want to go over some of the interesting places here, and we are in the mall. So we want to talk about the mall first, because everybody comes to this mall. It's centrally located. Why do you think this mall does well? Because other malls have closed down.
Well, you hit the nail on the head, the central location. Yeah. So you have, the proximity to Worcester, you have the Mass Pike 290, 395, Route 20. So a lot of state roads run right through Auburn, so it has that central location, which is good for the surrounding communities to spend their money here in Auburn.
So one of the interesting places in Auburn is the Goddard Memorial.
Yep.
Can you tell us a little bit about?
Sure, right by the fire station there?
Yes.
Yep. So that's, a great little park. It's where the tree is. We just had the tree lighting there about a week ago. Okay. All right. There is going to be a project there too in conjunction with the library. There's going to be a bridge put on from the library area right over the water to Goddard Memorial Park. So we're going to see a lot of improvements over the next few years to that park. We're pretty excited about that.
Okay, so one of the interesting place here in Auburn for family entertainment is the Crystal Caves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you,
oh yeah. We've had a lot of fun with our kids over at Crystal Caves. You have the mini golf over there, the batting cages, great ice cream right over there. They have fried Oreos as well. My kids love. There's this thing you get hooked up to, and it's like a big trampoline, but it sends you really high in the air. But a great place over the summer, to get some ice cream for the kids and have some fun. Surely,
yeah. So, Scott, I think I want us to get all the fun, interesting places out there. We can talk relatively.
Sure.
The bowling center there, we have before pre-COVID. Every year we used to our office we go and do some bowling challenges. Have you been there?
Oh, absolutely. Over at Valero, yeah. There's a lot of good leagues there. They do some good charity work there as well. I remember a few years ago for Auburn Youth and Family Services, there was a bowling event there. So they're a good, active community member as well.
So, Scott, I want to talk about the school system, and I know the Auburn school is ranked top 30% in Massachusetts. So tell me a little bit about
Sure, phenomenal school system. We have updated schools. We have the newer high school, the brand new middle school, top ranked teachers, and as you said, top 30% in the state. Absolutely phenomenal school system, led by Dr. Beth Chamberlain, the superintendent, doing a phenomenal job here in town. I can't say enough. My wife is a member of the school board as well.
Oh, nice, nice. So you are a selectman, and your wife is also a member of the school board.
Of the school board.
You want to tell us a little bit about the town, politics, or how it runs? Yeah.
You have a lot of well-intentioned people, a lot of great boards, some hard-working people on these boards. I mean, I can't say enough about my colleagues who've on the Board of Selectmen, all phenomenal people, and people who really genuinely care about this town. So there's always some hot topics, there's always some disagreement like any town, but we always find our way. We have great leadership as well through Julie Jacobson, the town manager here. We just had the Auburn Street project with all the new lighting put up, a lot of hard work and grants that had gone into to make that happen. And we do have an active town as far as always looking to improve. With the possibility, we'll see what the voters have to say, but next up we're looking at a public safety complex. So you'll see the police and fire be combined, still keeping that Auburn. One thing I'm proud of Auburn for is that they have a 3-minute response time. So if you have an emergency here in town, the average response is about 3.5 minutes for police and fire to get there. A lot of other towns can't match that. So that becomes important when you talk about good school system, good government. Auburn definitely has that.
Awesome. Yeah. So Auburn has a population of about, from what I hear, 16,000+.
That's good.
And many people own their homes.
Yes.
Yeah. Single families. And the average price is $420 from what I hear. It's gone up. It used to be
Yep.
It used to be
Went up considerably from last year.
about like 6.5% then. So, and you are also an attorney. Can you tell me what you're seeing in the real estate market here?
I'm still seeing growth in the market. Rates are a little bit higher right now, so we're still seeing very qualified buyers. They're bringing in good amounts of deposits. We're not seeing a lot of 3.5% down. People are tending to put a lot more money down, so you have prepared buyers, not necessarily scared off by these higher rates. And we're seeing prices start to level out a little bit. You and I both went through previous dips in the market, and I don't think this is like anything like previously that we had experienced. I just expect a little bit slower of a market. I have concerns about utility bills and how that's going to affect the average homeowner's budget this coming winter. I think everybody has that concern. I don't foresee any catastrophic falling or drops in the real estate market on account of it, though. We'll just have to work our way through the market, but I think it'll be just fine.
So what would you say to someone that wants to live in the area? What are some of the, we mentioned the family activities, things that you can do, great schools. What else can you think of?
Oh, the community. It's just a great community. You're always going to find somewhere to get involved here in town, whether it be in local politics or the library has a lot of great programs, and also the youth sports programs here in town. If you go up to the Pappas Park up there on Packagug, it's phenomenal. We have turf fields, there's great leagues, great summer camps, always something to do. So it's a really great community. That's why I love the town of Auburn so much.
Yeah, and not to mention Southbridge Street has a lot of restaurants.
Southbridge Street,
yeah. Our office is on Southbridge Street.
Yeah.
You are on Pacatois.
Yeah.
And a whole lot of shopping in the middle of it.
It's close to everything. If you're looking for, out of the way, quiet living, you're not always going to find that in Auburn. We are very much a suburb community, close to everything. So we're close to Worcester. We have, like you said, all the great restaurants here in town and the great shopping. You're not going to travel 35 minutes to go to the grocery store. Some people may like that, but Auburn, I would consider it a suburb community.
Right. Scott, with our discussion on real estate, I hear there's a lot of new things going on and a great diversity with it.
There is, absolutely.
Inventory is going up?
By and large, you have single-family properties here in town, some investment or some multifamily properties, but we do have diversity of housing, and especially on the horizon. There's some new projects that have been approved here in town. We have 312 units going up over on Blaker Street, with some other possible projects on the horizon. We've also, the town had sold 2 of the old schools that were just past their proper life schedule. And Penrose, a local developer, came in and made it senior housing. So we have Meredith Stone and JB. The ribbon cutting is actually this week, where they're going to be taking lottery applications, and it's senior housing, which is it's needed in this country. And Auburn stepped up, and we have, I can't tell you the exact amount of units, but a fair amount of units between those 2 schools for seniors now, which again is you need to make sure you have a place for your seniors.
Yes.
And it's a problem we're going to see as the baby boomer generation gets older. We're going to see more and more of this issue.
Right.
Auburn has stepped up to meet that.
That's good information. So if you ever have any question and you want to live in the town of Auburn, you know who you should be reaching out to. Reach out to Century 21 XSELL Realty. We have our headquarters here. Reach out to attorney Scott Wren at Roach and Wren Law Firm. They are there to help you. They know the town well, so you will be in great hands. Just remember to subscribe, like, and comment, and share our channel. We bring you new videos all the time. See you in the next video. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Juliana.
Yes, God.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.